Hello, everyone. Welcome to the last section of the series of building an AI agent for financial analysis. Just a brief recap what we did in the previous sessions. First, we had a stocks price fetcher, so where we gave the ticker symbol, we gave the dates, and we fetched using Yahoo Finance API. We fetched the price. Okay. Now, in the previous example, I had used 365 days, but for this, just to keep my prompt size small, I have reduced the number of days to 150. Like I'll go back past 150 days, get the data. Then what we did was we did the historical news fetcher, wherein we used the newsapi.com. Hopefully, if you have followed it, you have created an account at the newsapi.com, have the API key downloaded and saved it in the .env file. There's a small change in the historical news fetcher. This time what we are doing is, or the update is, I am not just randomly searching news, any business or tech news. I am searching news specific to a company. So whichever companies or whichever ticker symbols, stock price I am downloading, or rather I'm fetching for analysis, that same string, the company name, I am passing it so that if any news is available on the day, which days? There were 2 days that we were fetching the news. The day the price was the highest and the day the price was lowest. On both days, if there was any news specifically concerning that company, we will try to find that. Okay. So this is the only change in the historical price fetcher. If you want more details on this, please go to part 2 and go through the entire video. In this, I have also added now AI prompt, OpenAI prompt rather. What AI is doing is I'm telling AI assume the role of an expert financial analyst and advisor, and user, I'm creating the content as, please analyze the data of the company name, find out the stock trends when it was higher and when it was lower, and I'm passing the CSV string. Now, what is the CSV string? You remember in this, we create a CSV file and save all the data. We just print the head, which is the first 5 rows, the top 5 rows of the CSV file. But the entire data, the entire 150 days stock price is stored in the ticker stock price or data. That file name, we pass it. Now, how do we pass the CSV file data to OpenAI? We read the CSV file. To this method, analyze stock price, what we are doing is we're passing the CSV file name and the company name. We load the CSV file. We convert the data into string because that's what we need to pass it here. Again, this is same model, temperature, messages, and then in addition to what you call finding out the trends, I've also asked AI, or OpenAI rather, to be specific, analyze or how it's changed over time, find out some relevant news that caused that trend, which means some relevant news which is gone, why it went up or why it went down. We can also say try to predict future trends. It's not possible, but let's try. Okay, so again, this is the new method, analyze stock price with 2 parameters, CSV file name, company name. We read the CSV file, we pass it to the OpenAI. Now for OpenAI, again, if you are interested in knowing how to do it, go to part 1 where we have used the OpenAI to fetch the balance sheet. Okay, there I've explained in detail OpenAI, but just a brief recap, what you would need is the OpenAI key. stored in the .env file. This is how you will load it. So let's go ahead and run the program. Python. Oops, what happened? Daily stock price. Empty sequence. Oh, it did not get the stock price. AAPL, that's fine. There you go. Apple. So we got this was from the previous lecture. Highest stock price, low stock price, and this is AI. So let's go through it. So the highest price was on December 12th. What happened? Apple antitrust trial. Apple seeks to defend Google's billion-dollar payment in search case. Drastically cuts Apple stock. Oh God. Apple investors cautioned amid recent rally. Now, what happened here? Nothing related to Apple, but still some three news. Or maybe I'm not passing the search category. That's why. I forgot to pass the parameter here. The search category. Okay. So that's why it's fetched some random news, because to this call, search string wasn't passed. But anyways, the first 5 rows. Now let's see how OpenAI has analyzed what it is telling. The highest closing price of Apple stock during the period was on December 26th, blah, 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 and the lowest was this, September 6th. In August 2024, the stock relatively stable, fluctuating between 224 and 229. As we moved into September, there was a noticeable decline in the stock price, hitting a low of 220. This could have been due to general market trends or any company specific news that might have occurred during that period. The stock started to rebound in late September, reaching a high of 232. The uptrend continued till 15th October, and after that, there was a slight dip, and it started to climb again in late October. The stock continued to rise and hit its peak on December 26th with a closing price of 259. I think that's what it was. Ours also December 26th, 259, the highest. So as for the news during this period, without specific information, I can only speculate that the fluctuations could be due to a variety of factors such as quarterly earning reports, product releases, change in management, and broader market trends. As we move into the future, it's challenging to predict exact trends because I asked it to predict. However, Apple has a strong history of innovation and growth, which could potentially translate into continued stock growth. The company's performance would also be influenced by factors such as release of new products, financial performance, and overall market conditions. So, and again, OpenAI disclaimer. Please note that stock market investments always comes with risk, and it's important to conduct a thorough research and consider getting advice from a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. That's a smart way. It knew how to cover itself. All right. So that was it. Again, the important factor was here. We added analyze stock price, wherein we gave the CSV file name and the company name. We converted the CSV file data into string. We created an OpenAI prompt, asked it to assume a role of a financial analyst and advisor, and then asked it to analyze the data when it was higher, when it was lower, the trends, and some news, what it was. All right, that concludes building the AI agent completely and doing some financial analysis, helping AI look into it more deeper and give us more insights. Some things which human eye might skip, but AI couldn't. Okay. All right. A short lecture. Thank you all for your time. See you all again with some new concepts and some new AI agents. All right. Thank you for your time. Take care. Bye.